Try not to gasp at David Schwimmer's new plastic surgery pics. Celebrities are always attempting to alter their looks in order to seem younger. There are some who do small operations to give the face a healthy glow and boost, but there are also others who seem to never leave the cosmetic surgeon's office. Several members of the second group now look nothing like they did previously. Their faces are drastically altered, and the adjustments have wrecked their once beautiful and natural appearance. These are the top 18 worst celebrity cosmetic surgery outcomes. Donatella Versace. The heir to the famed Italian luxury business, Versace seems to be a monster. She really believes it. She began having cosmetic operations in the 1990s, which resulted in the appearance she has now, at the age of 54. Surgery after surgery has turned her into a wax figure, with the most noticeable swelling on her nose and lips. Her complexion is likewise strange, some may say manufactured, and she doesn't seem. As many have said, she's most likely unhappy with her appearance, but the harm is certainly irreversible. She's a friend of many celebs, and they like her for who she is, but her features are far from attractive. Jocelyn Wildenstein. This New York socialite has evolved from a gorgeous lady with nice facial lines into an unrecognizable human being. Jocelyn began experimenting with cosmetic surgery in 1997, and as we all know, it was not as advanced then as it is today. This action was precipitated by the dissolution of her 20-year marriage. Whatever the cause, she's been continually under the knife, and the present position and appearance are, to say the least, alarming. Because of all her operations, she earned the moniker Cat Lady. She does resemble one, but an elderly one. LaToya Jackson. The late and iconic musician, Michael Jackson's sister, followed in his footsteps by undergoing cosmetic surgery. Despite Michael's extensive treatments, which included altering the hue of his skin, his sister didn't go that far. She did, however, like cosmetic surgery and was not averse to it. What's clearly altered a lot on her face are cheek and chin transplants, as well as the pointed nose, which has become a hallmark feature of the Jackson family. Her visage has changed significantly throughout the years. Amanda Bynes. Amanda Bynes is a well-known Hollywood actress. She began performing at a young age and has been in several rom-coms and TV movies. Nevertheless, the high school darling, as she was affectionately known, had a mental collapse and her demeanor entirely transformed. She got desirous of attention and transformed into a crazy girlfriend. Despite the fact that she seems natural and attractive, she's resorted to cosmetic surgery. Her nose is the one thing that never changes. It's more visible, as are the other minor repairs like Botox and fillers. Renee Zellweger. Renee Zellweger was one of our generation's most endearing actresses. That was until she chose to get procedures that radically altered her appearance. Plastic surgeons idolized the fat Bridget Jones, who captured the hearts of the whole global audience with her casual conduct and naive look. The adjustments and modifications to her whole face make her look nothing like the Renee we knew. She seemed a little older on a recent visit at Ellen's, but one thing she didn't lose was her sense of humor and positivism. Lindsay Lohan. Looking at Lindsay Lohan before and after photos, we're left wondering what happened to this girl. The charming and lovely youngster from children's movies evolved into a troubled lady seeking attention and fame. She began using drugs, drinking, and acting inappropriately. And when that wasn't enough, she decided to get cosmetic surgery. Her face seems puffy and bloated, and her skin resembles that of an elderly grandma. Her lips have also changed, and nothing reminds her of the gorgeous girl she once was. Janice Dickinson. Everyone wishes they could stay youthful forever. It's a well-known truth. Yet being a model and being youthful is difficult. Since many models under the age of 40 retire, Janice Dickinson opted to get cosmetic surgery in order to extend her career. The consequences of her cosmetic surgery were astounding, and she became a model no one wanted to look at. She suddenly seems frightening and repulsive. With aging and being a model, it's crucial to know when to retire and be happy with your work. Carrot Top. Having a natural hair color that's distinct from all other hair colors quickly places you in a distinctive group of individuals. particularly if your hair is orange. As Carrot Top discovered, having that appearance opens up a plethora of job opportunities. He's a performer, and it seems that he's well liked in Las Vegas. He's a huge thing there, but what he's done with him has lowered the general view of him. Plastic surgery on his face has altered his appearance, making him seem frightening. Dolly Parton. On first glance, you will identify her between the before and after photos, indicating that Dolly Parton did not overcorrect. Yet the alterations are noticeable. She's a country music icon who was highly successful and still maintains her fame by working in the music industry. Her profession started when she was a child, and it's reasonable to say that she's had a successful and prosperous career. With her notoriety and renown came the yearning for artificial beauty, which somehow damaged her naturally exquisite facial lines. Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers was one of the few people who could criticize any celebrity and not feel horrible about it. She was a long-running host on Fashion Police. Throughout her youth, she was seen as a lady of extraordinary mark and beauty. She did, however, gravitate towards the cosmetic operations that have drastically transformed her appearance. She was misshapen and bloated to the point of becoming unrecognizable. Nothing remained of the original Joan to compare to the synthetic one. But it's possible that all of those procedures contributed to her death a few years ago. Priscilla Presley. Being the wife of Elvis Presley, the king himself, has placed some strain on Priscilla Presley. With so much money and celebrity, new opportunities arose for her. Instead of doing anything else for herself, she turned to cosmetic surgery. She was obviously dissatisfied with her appearance, despite the fact that she looked lovely and was a far better version of herself after the procedures. Priscilla's whole face transformed, making her appear more like a wax figure than a regular human being. From cheek, nose, lips, and brows. Kim Novak. Kim Novak is another lady who believes that a young appearance may be sustained and maintained throughout time. Novak was a well-known and popular model who was regarded as one of the most attractive ladies in the 1960s. But she eventually became an actor, and her desire to appear 25 outweighed her thinking. She's had several cosmetic procedures in an effort to maintain her young appearance. She's thought to have undergone facial corrections and every kind of cosmetic surgery available. David Schwimmer. David Schwimmer rose to international prominence as Ross Geller on Friends. The actor's been accused of undergoing rhinoplasty surgery to improve the curve of his nose. Some claim that the star underwent facelift surgery. Despite this, he's never verified any of the accusations. He is an actor, director, and producer from the United States. In 1995, he was nominated for a Screen Actors Guild Award and a Primetime Emmy Award for his portrayal as Ross Geller on Friends in the comedy series. Celine Dion. Have you seen Celine Dion lately? Celine has evolved into a completely different lady after her husband's death. Although the shift in fashion was obvious and wonderful, the world didn't approve of her look. What distinguishes her appearance and face is that she's had several cosmetic surgery procedures. The nose and chin modifications are the most prominent and noticeable. Her skin, however, seems older and damaged, which is owing to the surgery she's receiving, rather than the years she has. Heidi Montag. Beginning a TV career and becoming a TV personality at a young age allows young ladies to realize what they do not like about themselves. Heidi Montag, the TV personality who starred in MTV's The Hills, rose from obscurity to celebrity status. She seemed to be a typical female with average body proportions, but she was definitely unhappy and wanted to make some adjustments. She's now also known as a human Barbie. She's done several facial alterations and looks completely plastic, beginning with breast implants that are completely out of proportion to her physique. Daryl Hannah. Daryl Hannah is a well-known and renowned movie actress who's been on television for a long time. Her lovely skin tone, eyes, and hair have made her one of the most gorgeous actors of her generation. She now seems uglier than she would have if she'd not undergone the cosmetic operations, as she, like many others, wanted to battle the ages and natural aging process. Following so many injections and procedures, her eyes seem to have sunk into her face, and the whole form of her face has altered. Her whole face is swollen as if she's having an allergic reaction to something. Madonna. Madonna seems to be accepting of the reality that, at her age, she belongs to the group of women known as grandmothers. Well, this granny wants to resemble herself in the outset of her profession. Madonna's appearance have become more distinct over the years, and not in a good way. Her distinguishing facial features and wrinkles have vanished, and she now resembles an elderly, frightening lady. Sometimes it's simply a matter of knowing when to let go. Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston is our most adored pal. She's now regarded as one of the most attractive ladies of her generation. Her appearance and physique are both natural, and she stays in shape with a healthy diet and frequent exercise. A little difference may be detected on her face. Again, her displeasure with her nose has compelled her to have cosmetic surgery. This one was a success, and there are no additional visible alterations on her face at the moment.